welcome to the Stories We Couldn't Post podcast.
Hello everyone.
Our first ever episode. I'm Hayley.
I'm Emily. It's been a long time coming. We did have a glass of wine before we came.
We did. It's kind of wearing off though, I must admit.
It is, and I'm like, why didn't we have that shot of tequila?
Literally.
We're just really excited to get into it and talk about everything.
Yeah.
We don't want it to be a basic podcast, guys. We want it to be...
This is very honest opinions.
Honest. And we are a bit honest. We're a bit brutal.
Also, I feel like us as people, we're like the same person in different fonts.
Yeah, I completely agree. Do you know what springs to mind when you say that?
What?
Would you ever cut your full fringe the night before you are filming your first podcast episode?
That's a good point, which is what you did.
Exactly.
But I think it looks great, seriously.
It looks okay.
It looks good.
But it just goes to show what sort of person I am.
Yeah.
A bit
Whereas I'm a bit more
crazy.
like type A. I think you're more type B.
Yeah, I completely agree. You keep me in check.
Yeah, definitely the organised one.
When we were like organising how to do this podcast, I was like, oh, we can do... And
Yeah.
Hayley was like, we need a plan.
We need to get a deck going.
And now we've got like a 20-page deck. We've got these. This is not something I would ever do, but this is brilliant. We've got our brand colours. We've got our logo. Guys, we're going to pop off because of Hayley.
Because I planned everything.
Exactly. And I'm just here.
I'm just here along for the ride.
Along for the ride, guys.
Okay, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Okay, so we thought we'd intro by talking about how we met.
Yeah. So we worked in fashion. Well, essentially, we were colleagues to Besties.
Hayley walked in. I was doing my little Monday morning meeting.
It was my first job ever. Like,
was it your first
It
ever
was my
job?
first ever job.
Really?
I'd never worked in an office before in my life.
Really?
Yeah, like seriously.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
How did you not know that?
Oh
like,
my god.
It was literally the first ever job that I had. The first corporate
Were you
office.
nervous?
Well, yes. It was like this little South African walking into this
god.
big London office.
And the first person you see was me.
I know. And I saw Emily, so obviously we had a joint manager. She picked me up and we went
Walked
up
you
to
the
floor,
office.
and then I sat next to you. Yeah, we sat at the same
I
desk.
do you know what? I remember it so clearly because I was sat there doing my Monday morning report meeting, and bear in mind I'd only started the job a few months prior.
I think you literally started like a month before.
I think I started like literally a month before, so I was like still new to the job. I was doing my little Monday morning. You know, I didn't like those presentations that we had to do.
The stress of a Monday morning report. A lot of people don't understand
Absolutely horrendous. So I was doing that, and I remember them saying that someone was joining, and you kind of walked in, and I do remember like kind of looking up at you, and I felt so bad because I was like, I'm so busy and I really want to like properly introduce myself.
Oh my god, my impression was so different.
Really? What did
my
you
impression
think?
when I first saw you was like, this chick's either gonna hate me
Why?
or she's gonna love me.
Oh god.
I was like, I feel like she hates me.
Really?
But I think it was
I a
because,
bit standoffish?
Yeah, but then when I got to know you, I was like, this makes so much sense.
Why?
Because now I'm like, I feel like you are the person that's very like blunt to the point,
Everyone
but like
calls me blunt.
so kind. But like,
Oh no,
at the time,
that
I was
makes me second guess.
wait, does she hate me?
No, really?
But then when I sat next to you, I was like, you will be my friend.
Yeah.
I have no one else to eat lunch with.
Oh
so
god,
you
we
will
only
be
had
my
each
friend.
other.
And now we're here.
Now we're here.
I'm getting married. So we've known each other for what, 3?
Is it 3 years?
Almost 3 years,
Oh my
I
God.
think. And you're a bridesmaid.
I'm
which
now
is
a bridesmaid. We've gone from
insane.
colleagues to now I'm your bridesmaid.
It's wild.
I was a bit shooketh when you asked me.
She was shocked.
I was shocked, but kind of not shocked at the same time.
Yeah.
But I felt so, I don't like anyone else who has been asked to be a bridesmaid, especially when it's your first one.
Yeah.
I went home, and I'm not even joking, it took me like a week to decompress. Like I was literally like, I cannot believe someone has chosen me to be their bridesmaid. Honestly, it's such like an honour is the only way I can explain it.
I just knew that like from the moment we met, well, maybe
No,
not the moment.
maybe not the moment. Definitely not the moment.
But I knew that like as we became friends, that you would just be someone like so special. I feel like we're the same person in different fonts.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it just, it was just like such an easy choice for me to make you a bridesmaid. Like, and now we're here doing a podcast as well, which is insane.
It's actually crazy. Yeah, so why are we starting the podcast?
Well, if you can't tell already,
we're besties.
We're besties. We've got a lot to say. I just needed a platform to voice all my opinions.
Do you know what? I feel like you came up with the idea, and you kind of, Hayley, you've been saying for a while, like, oh, we should start something, and I actually wanted to start a podcast years ago. My dad even bought me like the podcast stuff. Did I not tell you that?
You were born to do it.
I was born to do it.
Oh my god, now you're doing it.
And now I can't believe it. I
That's
mean,
wild.
yeah, in a much better setup than...
You manifested that.
Yeah.
And it came true.
But I always felt like I don't want to start a podcast because, you know, everyone kind of, they take the piss out of people who start podcasts.
Yeah, it's true. It's very, like, a lot of people do it, but there's tons of people that don't.
Exactly. And it's kind of like, what would we have to say? But we actually, I feel like
we're pretty opinionated.
We have good,
we've got some good opinions.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, that's kind of why we started it. But I mean, it just feels right, to be honest. I actually, out of all the projects, like we both quit our jobs, we both went freelance, we both kind of work in the social media space, and this is probably the most exciting project 100%. I would say that in the past year that I've started. Like, I genuinely feel like this is so exciting, and I think it's because you're able to speak about something. Like, we're creating something, but it's also kind of like you're creating this kind of brand. We came up with a name. We've been having meetings.
Stories we couldn't post. Like, literally, like, I mean, it's so relevant to us. Like, we've worked in social, we worked in the fashion industry, and I feel like even at work we were just, you know, everyone knew. It was you and I always.
Oh god, we're both working freelance now, so we have like a lot of not, I wouldn't say a lot of time, like we're both very busy, but that's kind of why we decided to start it.
It's a different lifestyle as well. Like, I feel like working 9 to 5 is so tough in London. Yeah, like, it's really not an easy thing to do. I think when you come here, like, especially if you move here, you feel like, oh, it's gonna be like the best thing ever, but then you get here and you're like, working in an office corporate job is maybe not for me.
I always knew working in a corporate job wasn't for me.
Yeah, I feel like you're too creative as well.
I literally can't do it. I can't sit at a desk all day and just, like, I need to be up and I need to be moving. And I feel like even creating content, you're always up, you're always moving, you're always like...
I feel like I just get bored easily.
Same.
So it sounds really bad because, like, if you look at my CV, it's not that I've job hopped per se, but I've definitely explored different options. And I feel like, as you should though, I feel like I don't regret it. I did an interview the other day and the hiring manager was like, so you've been here and you've been here, and I'm like, yeah, but you know what, I've explored every single possible thing. Like, I've been at a big brand like Caramelin, I've been at a small brand.
But that's what you should do. I think, like, in your 20s, like, you shouldn't expect anything and you should try everything. Like, we have our fingers in a lot of pots, and we are starting at the bottom with the podcast. We could sit there and be like, look, there are so many people doing podcasting, we don't want to do it because we're never going to fit in. But me and Hayley, we're both very kind of delusional, we both want to try different things, and we're like, yeah, why wouldn't we start it? I'm not bothered about this going anywhere, but the fact that I get to do this, do with something creative with my bestie, like, why would you not go for it?
Why not? I feel like we are those kind of people though. I think a lot of people talk about things that they want to do and they never do them, whereas we are those people that literally are like,
do it.
We're risk takers actually. We are such big risk takers. Like,
oh god,
ignoring, like, it's so scary to start something new. Like, it's so scary, especially when you're putting yourself out, like, on camera. That is something that's, like, not an easy thing to do.
100%. So when you find people who are also a bit delusional and they don't really care about what people think, it makes it easier for you to step outside of maybe what the norm is and try different things. And I mean, we're always putting ourselves out there in some way, and whether it works, whether it doesn't really matter, but at least we bloody tried. That is what your 20s is about. Exactly. It's about trying new things, and people are going to take the piss out of you whatever you do, but I would rather try and go for it, and when I'm 50 look back and say, do you know what, I tried everything I wanted to try.
Exactly.
None of it worked out, but I met some really good people, had some really good experiences, and
that's what I say all the time. I was, like, talking about this to someone else the other day, is that, like, you should just do everything you can in your life, because you don't want to be on your deathbed being like, I'm so glad I stayed in that 9 to 5 slaving away for 40 years of my life. Like, who wants that? I personally don't.
No.
And it is scarier to take this risk. Like, we have 5 followers. We have 5 followers on our TikTok right now, like 5. Right? But, like,
who cares?
I'd much rather be doing this and not knowing where my next paycheck is coming from than be waking up at 6 a.m. and getting on a really gross, disgusting tube.
I completely agree.
Obviously, not everyone
we still
has
have
that
to get
privilege.
on tubes.
Yeah, we do. That's true. The tube life has not stopped, actually.
No.
But like, and it's a privilege to also say that, right? Like, I'm not taking away from that. Like, not everyone can be able to make this choice.
No.
Of like following your own dream and just doing what you want. It's not like that simple. But I feel like the lifestyle in London is just so grinding from like you wake up so early and then your nervous system is so like dysregulated. Is that the word?
Yeah. I am so glad I moved out of London.
Yeah.
Like, so glad. Like, I was there for like 2 to 3 years and it just gets to you. And even when I come into London, like, I have to do a 3-hour commute currently to one of my jobs.
An insane amount of time. That is an insane amount of time.
When I get into London, I see people on the tube and I think, no one looks happy.
Yeah.
No one looks happy.
No one
and I'm
looks
like,
happy.
I'm also not happy because I'm doing a 3-hour commute.
We're all in this together.
But it just makes me think I'm glad I moved out. I think London is so great for building your career and XYZ. But I mean, for me personally, I just sort of got to a point where I thought, you're working in fashion, you're not earning a lot of money.
Yeah.
Let's move out and let's switch it up and see what happens.
That's so good point.
It's taking a risk, but hopefully it'll work out. And it's not working out so far, but hopefully one day it will.
We'll see. One day. But working in fashion is also tough. Like, it's really not what people think it is.
No.
Like, people think working in fashion is so glamorous. Which it can be.
It can be.
It can be.
And we were very lucky.
And where we worked was amazing.
It was.
We had
great.
An amazing team. I miss them every single day.
I know.
Literally. Miss you guys.
I miss having a manager. There is no one to go to when you're freelance. There is no one to ask questions. There is no one, if something goes wrong, someone will pat you on the back and be like, it's okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll sort it out together. No. Now it's like, no, you're on your own.
Yeah.
And if something goes wrong, that's on you.
Yeah. The highs and the lows are all on you. So when you're high, you're like really high.
Yeah.
You're just living your best life. But when you're low, it's so hard to push through that like self-doubt and the imposter syndrome.
The imposter
syndrome is so real. I get it in literally every single thing I do. Every single thing I do.
I know.
And I used to be a model. Like, I used to be a model, like, in front of camera, consistently being like, I'm the best person on this set. And now I'm like, no one look at me.
But it's, there will always be times when people will try and tear you down and 100%. Make you feel small.
Like you can't do your job.
Yeah. But it's okay. We're figuring it all out, and we're going to share everything on this podcast.
Exactly. Everything about life.
Yeah.
Friends.
The one thing we did want to talk about is the summer I turned pretty.
Oh my god. Okay. So context, right? Because I know that you're not. So Emily is like not. I'm the most basic bitch you'll ever meet. Really, I am. I think you can agree with that.
No, I don't agree with that.
Really?
No.
Okay. Tell me more.
No, I don't.
I'm genuinely surprised by that.
I don't agree with that. No.
Okay.
I feel
like I'm quite not basic, but like I think I like all the basic bitch stuff.
You listen to pop music. You love Taylor Swift.
I do Pilates.
Yeah, but okay. I actually have recently become a Swiftie.
No, okay.
Since the engagement, is that not okay?
I absolutely love that. Obviously, I am the biggest Swiftie. I've listened to Taylor Swift since I was like 5.
Right.
Okay, I was 10. I'm not that young. But I feel like this is a big moment for us because when did it change? Because I remember you being like, Taylor Swift's just not my girl.
It was after the engagement, and it was after I just
engagement of Travis and Taylor.
Yeah, and not because of the engagement. It was just I obviously heard a bit more about it, and I don't know. I think I just was hearing her songs a lot more.
I'm gonna need a deep dive on this.
Okay, let's do that. Report. Let's do that on a different episode. But
okay, wait. Just give me one reason.
I had a whole thing that I was gonna send you on a voice note, and I can't believe I didn't send you about it.
How did you not? Send
I don't know. But it was a whole explanation.
You would have made my entire week.
Do you know what it was? It's Taylor Swift is obviously very career driven. She's had an incredible career.
Yeah.
And she 100%. Is now. How old is she?
I think she's like Tim's age. No, I think she's older than Tim. Yeah, I think she's like Oh my god, here I am a Swiftie. It's so
Yeah, you don't even know her age. You're not a real Swiftie.
I think she stop.
But I
think she's like late 30s.
She's had her career.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, and still has her career.
Yeah.
And now she's met the love of her life. And the thing that I respect is that she, from what I hear, she's dated a lot. There's been a lot of conversation about her dating. And she's now gone on and met the love of her life. But she didn't give up on love.
Oh my god, this is a good... Okay, I can see why you changed your mind.
So I thought that is respectable.
Yeah.
Because you are career driven, but you also, you know, you went out, you socialized, you dated, you tried your luck with love, and you didn't give up, and that is the most important thing.
Can I tell you the cutest thing about them really quickly? Because I think you will appreciate this. It's very much like the energy I think you want in a partner.
Okay. Oh god, here we go.
So the way Travis introduced himself to Taylor was, so you know, like at the concert there was a thing called like friendship bracelets. I don't know if
I've heard
know
about this.
Okay, so wait, have you heard about this, like the Travis
that
thing?
he gave a friendship bracelet?
Yeah, I mean that is like the cutest thing ever.
Okay, that is cute, I guess.
That's like the small thing.
It is cute.
No, he's the definition of the small things.
Yeah,
I think. And you think like he's such this like big massive American football player, but then like he's giving her friendship bracelets.
No, I agree. That's cute.
Okay, but I get your reasoning about like the whole...
Yeah, and it's not because, you know, she's now engaged or whatever. It's literally, she didn't give up. That's what I just like that, you know? I like that
I get that.
Women can be everything, and you don't have to be everything at the same time, but there are different chapters in your life for different things, and I don't know, I just suddenly thought, oh, I really respect her. I've always known that you and Alba, you love her, but I've never really like listened to her music that much. Obviously I loved Love Story when I was like 17, but it was never really like a big thing for me, and I just think just seeing a lot of like the news and stuff about it, I thought, yeah, fair play.
Yeah.
She
has it all.
You should wait until
but Taylor Swift is a good role model.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that. I agree.
All right, fine.
Anyway, what?
Okay, the Summer I Turned Pretty, because this is also relevant, right? Okay, Taylor Swift's music isn't the Summer I Turned Pretty. Like,
is it?
Yeah, like a lot, and there's a lot of symbolism with it. But anyways, we'll put that to the side for now. Okay, honest thoughts and opinions. Let's go.
Right. Can we all collectively agree that the Summer I Turned Pretty is just a bit crazy? Like it okay, not even crazy isn't the right word, but it's just not,
it's not real.
Does everyone like it? Because everyone likes it. Like I literally sit and watch it, and I think if I just turn this on, I would turn it off within the first episode.
Yeah, but there's so much hype, you're like, I need to keep going.
Hype.
Hope and hype.
So like season 2,
yeah,
I was like, I need to turn this off.
Where are you right now? Have you watched...
I finished it all.
You've watched everything.
So I can understand why some people, you know, I did watch it all. Okay, I did watch it all, mainly because like my sister was watching it and blah blah blah. I just don't get it. Also, what is she doing?
Yeah, I mean, half the time, like, don't get me wrong, I love The Summer I Turned Pretty. And
do you know actually enjoy it? Like, there was no hype around The Summer I Turned Pretty. Would you watch it? No.
I started watching The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Okay, you probably would.
This is what I'm saying. I'm basic. I started watching The Summer I Turned Pretty when it first came out. Okay. So that was about, I think, 2 or 3 years ago.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I thought it was...
No.
I thought it was all this year.
No. I've watched it. I think I started watching it... when I was living in South Africa. So I think that was like 3 years ago.
So it was a thing before this year?
Yes. It's
crazy. I've never seen Conrad or Jeremiah in my life.
This is my thing, though. I think this year, for some or other reason, I don't know why it blew up so much this year, but this year it really like suddenly blew up on TikTok, right? Like everyone was talking about it. It was like Team Conrad, Team Jeremiah, like literally it was just like everywhere. And I have been watching since the get-go. Like I've been watching since and you know what, I actually at first, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, looks a bit like teenagey. I don't know if I want to watch it, right? And then Sav, my like friend, she watched it and she was like, you have to watch it, you'll love it. And I started watching it and then I got into it. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, this year, 3rd season, maybe it's because it was the final one, maybe they upped their marketing, I don't know, but it suddenly just got like really intense. And now they're coming out with a movie, by the way. Don't know if you knew that.
I won't be watching that. No, I might
will be there.
It just felt like there was. I look back and I can't remember like individual scenes that I think were really good or like.
Yeah.
And now looking back, I think no, I'm Team Jeremiah now. No, I was always Team Conrad,
wow.
But
You're
realistically, look at it realistically, okay? If this was me and I was, had two guys there,
yeah,
who would you realistically want someone to date?
I genuinely love Conrad, but you know what? I saw this debate online the other day where it was like, if you loved Conrad from the get-go, you're more used to like toxic relationships, whereas if you love Jeremiah, you like the safety more. And like that really resonated for me of my 8-year relationship self. But like, I don't know, I think Conrad, it's such a mystery, it's like the longing and the like the
I think
unknown.
You'd get fed up. I think you get fed up.
Yeah, probs. I mean, I'm definitely a bit more like, as a person compared to someone like Belly, I'm probably a bit more sassy. Like Belly had sassy moments.
There's no,
but like I think I'm a bit more like really hardcore, like woman empowerment sort of thing, and like I really don't have patience for any sort of toxic behavior.
I think all of their behavior was toxic. All of them did something
all
wrong.
of them need therapy.
Okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, you literally all need therapy.
Yeah,
like it's actually ridiculous. The whole storyline is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I don't want any of them to be together because it's like, what on earth is going on?
Tim was saying that.
Why do people support Conrad after he literally confessed to Belly the night before? I love you. Like, why on earth would you want him to be with Conrad? That is disrespectful.
Yeah.
To his brother.
I can see that.
We are big on loyalty. Like, why on earth?
I can see that point.
It's not good. But I understand why people like it.
But it's the history.
It's just, no, I'm sorry. You've had 4 years.
Fair. He lost his chance.
Yeah, he lost his chance. I'm sorry. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
I get it. But like, another point on that was that Tim, my fiance, was saying that he thinks it's really strange that us, like our generation, really love, like girls, young women, like we really love a show with like really toxic situations, like The Summer I Turned Pretty, where it's like
exactly
the girl loves to fall in love with two brothers. That's just bizarre. Why do we like that?
It's very bizarre.
I don't know why we like that.
I didn't like it.
Because why am I like, it's like there's another show called My Life with the Water Boys, which is legit the exact same premise.
Really?
It's like
what,
old
brothers?
family friend comes, like, so basically the whole thing of My Life with the Water Boys is that her parents die, her mom was best friends with this other woman, and she ends up going to live with the other woman when her parents die on this farm, like completely different. Like she grew up in New York, she moves to this farm, this family. Anyways, there's like all these like brothers. It's a huge family. It's actually a bit bizarre. But anyway, she falls in love. Well, I don't actually know yet because we're only on season 2, but she essentially falls in love with two brothers, which is the exact same premise as The Summer I Turned Pretty, which is so bizarre. Like, why is there now another show about that exact same thing and everyone's obsessed with it? I don't know why I like it so much. I think it's the nostalgia, but I've never been in love with two brothers.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about it, but
like I love the teenage shows. They just take me back to a time that felt so much safer.
Maybe that's what it is.
I think that's what it is. Like the nostalgia of safety. Like I love going back and thinking I'm like 15 again, listening to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I've never thought about that. I don't really have that.
I definitely have that.
I have it with like Post Malone from like when I was going through my first
breakup.
When I was going through my first breakup, I would sit and listen to I Fall Apart from Post Malone.
Oh, that's a good song.
Whenever I listen to that, it really hits me hard. And I recently just started listening to Post Malone again and his old songs, and it really did take me back.
I do like Post Malone's old songs compared to his new ones.
Yeah, same.
Like the OG songs. I loved Fall Apart. That was a good song.
It was great.
If you don't know that song, you're probably too young to be listening to this.
God.
We're so old.
How we want to end this first episode is talking about something that we love and something we loathe from this week.
Okay, I'll start.
Okay, go on.
My loathe of this week is I'm getting married, and I've already had people, like on Tim's side, coming to him and being like, basically, am I invited to your wedding? And the answer is no. And like they're also getting married, and they were like, if I invite you to mine, will you invite me to yours? Type sort of situation.
Did they actually say that?
In so many words, yeah. How insane is that? That is crazy to me.
Yeah.
And then, okay, but we'll talk about that next week maybe.
Okay.
Because I still need to process that. And then my love for this week is just us doing this. I feel like we took a leap, we took a risk, and I feel like we're doing the thing. And I love that for us.
I agree.
Your turn.
My love for this week is also the same. This has carried me through the week.
Yeah,
excited to do this.
A tough week.
Yeah, it's been a tough week, and my loathe for this week is dealing with people who are a bit mean.
Yeah, that's a fair loathe.
Yeah,
it's a tough world out there.
Yeah, at work, just having to deal with people who are a bit mean and just not really knowing how to deal with it. But you know, just always sticking up for yourself, even if you don't feel confident enough to do it.
Yeah,
that's my
advice.
The thing I've learned from this week.
Love that.
So yeah,
and we got first one done.
First one done.
It's
God,
so exciting.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit nerve-wracking.
We did it.
We did it though. So just like a little intro one. I feel like this one, the majority of like the people we know will watch.
Yeah. So shout out.
Yeah, shout out to everyone.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. And yeah, hopefully you tune in for episode 2.
See you next week.
See ya.